Boulder Creek friends, families, and 8th grade graduates. I'm Tina Crows, principal here at Boulder Creek School. While we would prefer to be together in person for this special occasion, of course, we are very thankful we have the technology available to celebrate the class of 2020's 8th grade graduation despite our current circumstances. We will kick things off with music honor student Dylan Dahlberg singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Dylan, for that wonderful rendition of our national anthem. Graduation is an occasion that brings us together and marks the opportunity to stop, take pause, and look back at the past 9 years in the educational journey of our 8th grade graduates. The class of 2020 is a unique group of students in more ways than one. Under normal circumstances, the journey of every middle school student throughout time is riddled with obstacles he or she must overcome. The transition to middle school academically, socially, and emotionally is filled with challenges for students and parents. Those challenges are inherent to all preteens. To top it off, during this natural developmental stage, our middle schoolers are seeking more independence, especially from their parents and teachers. Sounds scary enough, but when you add to it societal complications caused by Mother Nature, layers to the onion are added while we are trying to peel them back, all at the same time. This group is one of many who have faced their fair share of adversity, but this year, 2020, makes this group particularly special. This group, like no other before them, has missed a traditional ending to their 8th grade year, it's true. However, what if we looked at this situation in a positive light instead of negatively? What if we said that this situation has provided this group of graduates with a unique place in history to learn new things they might not have done otherwise? What if we focused on the opportunity to see connection as a strength rather than a threat? What if these graduates learn that our community works together to take care of one another, about their responsibilities for the greater good, including people in public, even if they are still young, to notice and to show gratitude for the people who serve our community in important and diverse ways? This group of graduates has the unique advantage to learn incredibly valuable lessons that many groups before them may not learn before they become adults. One important lesson is to not shy away from tough issues. These lessons can prove to be more beneficial to their future years and life beyond school than any lessons or events they may have missed in the last trimester. And just like any other normal middle school challenges, we adults have the obligation to guide them through and shine the light on the positive messages. So to the Boulder Creek class of 2020, What you may have lost over the last few months will very likely be forgotten. What you have gained will not. One day, you will be sharing your story with your grandchildren. You will focus upon being a unique group in history who developed a strength and character because of your circumstance. I will leave you with this thought from writer Ricky Rogers. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. We know that this occasion is only one stop among many more along each graduate's path. Thank you, parents and guardians, for the never-ending support of your children and their education. Thank you, staff, for teaming with parents while guiding, instructing, and loving our students. This team approach is truly what makes the well-rounded education at Boulder Creek the best in the North State. And now, I would like to transition to Mr. Dale McMahon, longtime Boulder Creek first grade teacher, who will recognize our 2020 legacy students.
Hi, my name is Dale McMahon, and this is my 35th year in the district, almost all of that in first grade. I was here when Boulder Creek first opened, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Boulder Creek's class of 2020 legacy students. 9 years, and for some of you who attended preschool, even longer. 8 years since raising dragonflies and going buggy, and being 4 feet tall. I look at you now and think of you then, and I'm amazed. You've changed. Some of you look similar. I recognize you right away. Others, I have a glimmer, and then I see you smile or hear you laugh, and your memory comes flooding back. 9 years of change, 9 years of friendships, 9 years of lessons learned, goals achieved. You should be proud. But more than that, I hope you have 9 years of stories to tell and experiences that have made you smarter, stronger, and better for being here. I hope you've laughed a lot, got in trouble only a little, and found friends that will be with you through the changes that are still to come. I hope you look back at Boulder Creek with joy and pride. And I hope you remember, work hard, be kind. You should. You've heard it said and read it on the backs of t-shirts for 9 years. There's a reason for that. I really hope it sticks as you continue to grow and change. Working hard brings success. Goals achieved, missions accomplished. Being kind brings you community. Friends that you can share life with and who can help you navigate the future. 9 years of memories. In 9 more years, where will you be? I'm looking forward to reading about you, legacy students, and the mark you make on the world to come. I'm proud to be part of your memories here at Boulder Creek and hopeful for the future you create. Here's to you, Sage Ajamian, Iris Alvarez, Samantha Alvarez, Carter Adino, Matthias Bokar, Faith Benda, Morgan Bender, Alexa Chalmers, Michael Clark, Aaron Clifford, Michaela Cook, Dylan Dahlberg, Jackson Esterby, Austin Gibson, Samantha Hankins, Cole Hastings, Kyle Hastings, Jace Hillman, Emily Kent, Nicholas Kiefaber, Morgan Kingsbury, Oriah Langen, Jacob Lotvilla, Ivan Ledbetter, Amaya Linsky, Kira Lowe, Christopher Mark, Nicole Mameo, Cameron Michael, Evan Nystrom, Andrew Pelletieri, Michael Peralta, Joshua Poteet, Amberlyn Renke, Brooke Sefong, Emily Sangervasi, Levi Silva, Andrew Thurston, Mia Thurston, Gil Trask, William Traylor, Ashley Wellman, and Haley Wisniewski. Here's to you, and here's to the changes you'll make in the world to come. Work hard, be kind, make a difference.
Each year during graduation, we like to acknowledge exceptional students in the graduating class who have achieved great things extracurricularly, academically, as well as with positive character traits. We will begin with Boulder Creek's administrative team, who will recognize our honor roll students.
Hello, this is Cody Brawley, Assistant Principal over at Boulder Creek. I'm pleased to announce the 8th grade recipients of the Honor Roll. Honor Roll is students who maintained a 3.0 GPA through a 3.49 GPA. Carter Adino, Micah Brown, Rebecca Chappell, Josiah Cook, Jason Dalton, Bryce French, Bianca Garibay, Gracie Goodwin, Samantha Hagerman, Samantha Hankins, Cole Hastings, Nicholas Kiefaber, Morgan Kingsbury, Dylan Lamb Pace, Araya Langan, Ashlyn Lanham, Faithlyn Lady Peterson, Amaya Linsky, Rusty Lubaka, Kira Lowe, Berkeley Lynn, Christopher Mark, Kaylee Mitchell, Maximus Mitry, Michael Peralta, Carly Smith, Andrew Thurston, Ashlyn Whites, Ashley Wellman, Haley Wisniewski. Congratulations to all our 8th grade Honor Roll students.
Hi, I'm Nancy Walker, Assistant Principal here at Boulder Creek School. I will be awarding the Principal's Honor Roll. These are students who have maintained a 3.5 to a 3.79 GPA over all 3 years of their junior high experience. Samantha Alvarez, Faith Benda, Joshua Boyd, Alexa Chalmers, Deegan Corona, Lauren Davis, Peyton Ellison, Jackson Esterby, Damian Geis, Venefe Henike, Avnida James, Marin Johnson, Lorelei Leroy, Alexis Lipsky, Andrew Pelletieri, Brooke Sefong, Lilly Seitz, Mia Thurston, Gil Trask, Cameron Foister. These are the recipients of Principal's Honor Roll.
Thank you, Mr. Brawley and Mrs. Walker. All of our Honor Roll students will receive a medal signifying their academic accomplishments over their middle school years at Boulder Creek. You can see that this is definitely a high-achieving group, but we aren't done yet. I have the great pleasure of presenting the Superintendent's Honor Roll, the most difficult academic achievement for our graduates. These are students who have maintained a 3.8 to 4.0 grade point average for all 3 years of junior high. Iris Alvarez, Asa Arnold, Matthew Borrego, Dylan Dahlberg, Eden Garnis, Nicole Mameo, Cameron Michael, Shelby Norton, and Evan Nystrom. These students are pretty impressive to maintain such a high level of accomplishment. Once again, these are our cumulative 2020 Superintendent's Honor Roll graduates. Determining our salutatorian and valedictorian is very difficult when we have so many who are straight A students. How do we do it? We actually have to look at their transcripts and analyze what types of A's they received in order to determine who will receive these awards. I am happy to recognize Nicole Mameo as the class of 2020's salutatorian with 17 A+ in her middle school years. And the final academic achievement award is that of Boulder Creek's 2020 valedictorian with 21 A+ over his middle school years, Asa Arnold. And we round out our class of 2020 graduation awards with some very special student recognitions from our 8th grade teachers.
The 8th grade Teacher Character Award is an opportunity for us to recognize students who go above and beyond. They exhibit the pillars of character in their actions every day without being asked or prompted to do so. This year I'm presenting my Character Award to Samantha Hankins. Samantha is an outstanding student who is very focused on her education. Most of her schoolwork comes easy to her and she has great grades. This, however, is not why she is receiving this recognition. She is receiving this because of what she does. during and after she completes her work. As she is always done quickly, Samantha is always here to help. And she will help other students around class. It does not matter what student it is. She treats everyone with kindness and respect. She stays outside the drama of 8th grade and stays true to herself, which is where her kindness, respect, trustworthiness, sense of fairness, and all naturally reside. Samantha is a joy to have in class. It is apparent almost immediately that she is completely trustworthy. She is always willing to look you in the eye and give you her honest opinion. Even if I were to ask her about a math lesson I just taught, she would give me her honest opinion, not just what I wanted to hear. Even if that opinion was not what I wanted to hear, but she would always do it in a kind and non-condescending way. This is not always common in 8th graders. Throughout the year, Samantha was involved in many clubs, such as ski and snowboard club, engineering club, and robotics competitions. At any event she attended, she could always be counted on to be involved, helpful, and respectful to others. During ski club events, she would stay with students who had lesser ability than her to make sure they were doing well. At engineering club, she would help me set up for each meeting, getting out supplies, organizing our activities, even looking up activities that she thought everyone might like. When we attended robotics competitions, she would organize every event, making sure we were where we needed to be at the right time and who we would be competing against. I barely had anything to do, which was wonderful. In class, Samantha could always be counted on to be on task without asking, and usually before I would ask. She would complete her work and then start looking for other things to help with. Sometimes she would come and ask what I needed help with, and sometimes I would just see her taking on projects around class she just thought needed to be done. I once showed her how my filing system worked in the class and how to make new files. I never touched that again all year. It would just be done by Samantha. Someday she will be amazing at whatever profession she decides to do. Finally, Samantha is going to go on and succeed at whatever she puts her mind to. She has a way about her that's just trustworthy, kind, responsible, fair, and respectful. I'm going to miss our conversations about the clubs and class or riding quads on the weekend. I know, however, that whatever Samantha does beyond 8th grade, she will give it her best in a way that sets her apart for her character. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lauren Marker, and I'm the 8th grade English teacher here at Boulder Creek. The student that I've chosen to give my character award to is Mia Thurston. Mia is incredibly kind, thoughtful, and accepting of everyone around her. She loves to serve others, whether that's in the community, the classroom, or in leadership or web. I've loved watching her kindness and leadership skills working in tandem, knowing that she is fully capable of achieving whatever she sets her mind to. In addition to the things I've already mentioned, Mia is mature and poised. Her musical theater experience, diligence, and natural charisma allow her to hold her head high, be unapologetically herself, and carry on conversations with anyone she meets. She is able to make anyone feel comfortable and safe, whether that's students or adults. Finally, Mia is hilarious. She's sharp, witty, and incredibly intelligent. Having her in class and on my web team has been a pleasure and a joy from day one last summer. I'm incredibly honored to have had the ability to teach and learn from Mia this year, and I'm confident that she will achieve all she sets out to do. Thank you.
We have a tradition of recognizing students who have shown outstanding character throughout their time at Boulder Creek. I have witnessed Morgan Kingsbury do exactly that. Watching you over the past 2 years, Morgan, I am convinced that you truly exemplify the Boulder Creek way of being responsible, kind, and working hard. I have had the privilege of teaching you for 2 years. I have seen you blossom into a wonderful young woman in that time. You are always inquisitive and strive to do your best, never stopping until a job is well done. When you finish a task, you automatically ask if you can help those around you, and you serve your teachers and peers with joy. I have also been able to watch your leadership abilities grow as you have been part of student leadership for 2 out of your 3 years at Boulder Creek Middle School, as well as being a web leader your 8th grade year. Morgan, you have a gentle way of leading by example, both in class and outside of class. I have seen you kindly but firmly direct a group of your peers in group projects, as well as leadership activities. You are also a wonderful athlete, participating in year-round sports and being on travel softball, basketball, and volleyball teams. Although this isn't the ending to your 8th grade year, I know you were looking forward to. You have shown grit and resolution to end it well. I have enjoyed seeing you at all of our classroom Zoom meetings, meeting your pets and your family, and hearing all that you have done during this time of quarantine. Foothill High School is lucky to be getting you next year, and Boulder Creek is lucky to have had you.
Hello, 8th grade families. My name's Mrs. Oaf, and I am the 8th grade history teacher. One of the most fortunate outcomes about being a teacher is getting to know each and every student I meet for 2 years. In the 2 years I teach 7th and 8th grade, I get to see students interact with their peers, their teachers, and how they play a role in our school environment. For my character award, I have chosen Lilly Seitz. I have been so fortunate not only to be her teacher, but to be her coach as well. Her enthusiasm for sports and her determination to be the best is always something I admire about her. Not only is she a great track athlete, she encompasses many other sports. She is an integral part of the Boulder Creek sports family. Lilly, I cannot wait to hear about the amazing things you do in your high school sports endeavors. Most of all, Lilly, I see compassion and strength in you. Though you may be shy and quiet on the outside, I see a young woman of strength and spirit. You have gone through some very hard times in this last year here at Boulder Creek, and I know that your spirit has been put to the test. You have learned that life is not always the way we plan, but to know that we must go on and be the best we can be is the strongest advice we can give oneself. Lilly, you have so much going for you in your career as a student and athlete, but more important than that is you have so much to offer the world, where the possibilities are endless. Continue the strength and passion you admit every day, and I look forward to you being a beacon of light for everyone around you.
Hey, Boulder Creek graduates, we are so proud of you here at school, and it's my honor to be a part of your video remembrance of your graduation this year. My name is Mrs. Ayabe. I'm the music teacher, and we wanted to take a moment to honor a few students who have contributed greatly to Boulder Creek's music program while maintaining excellent standing in their other classes as well. The class of 2020's music honor graduates will receive a certificate, they'll receive a medallion to be able to keep, and their names will go on our perpetual plaque and stay within Boulder Creek's walls so that we can always remember the excellent year in music that our honor graduates have had. This year, the class of 2020 music honor graduate for choir is Dylan Dahlberg. He'll receive his certificate and his medallion, along with other honors, I'm sure, on the evening of our graduation. This is something that's true of Mr. Dahlberg, and I'd like to share this with his class. Throughout this year, it's been astonishing to watch you meet and exceed the standards of academic excellence, unerring leadership, consistent enthusiasm and joy, willingness to take risks, and personal dedication to music outside of our class. You did it so naturally, as if it's simply an outgrowth of the excellent character you always display. It's been an honor to be your teacher, and I recommend you wholeheartedly to any future teacher as a fantastic addition to any music program you pursue. Congratulations, Dylan. For band, our honor graduate is Mr. Chris Mark, and this is what his letter will say. He will also receive the certificate and the medallion, and his letter says, "Throughout this year, you have led your section in practice minutes, and during distance learning, you've led the band in online live class meeting attendance and participation. You entered our first solo and ensemble festival with another band member, earning an excellent rating for your duet performance. You have consistently stepped up and dug in to prepare yourself for a bright future in band. It has been an honor to be your teacher, and I recommend you wholeheartedly to any future teacher as a fantastic addition to any music program you pursue. Congratulations, Chris Mark."
And now, I would like to introduce and present each of our 2020 Boulder Creek graduates.
the summer, we were the tide, the clearest of azure, bright as your eyes. Golden skin sundress, you were the skies. And I see the color I've known all my life. We are timeless. We are timeless. Waves washing over the sand on my feet. Time is an ocean and I'm lost at sea. Tomorrow won't find us, but I still believe. Searching for you is looking for me. We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. We are timeless. You are water, I am frozen. Skies are moving, I'm standing still. In the shadows of your twilight, I am falling. I am falling. I am falling.
Thank you, teachers, parents, and most of all, class of 2020 Boulder Creek Bears. May you take the lessons you have learned at Boulder Creek and the strength you have gained through this adverse year with you to high school, college, and into adulthood by always remembering to work hard and be kind along the way. It is with great pleasure that I virtually present to you the Boulder Creek class of 2020. Congratulations.